Beat Making Basics.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? Beat Making Basics back again with another dope video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because we're coming back to back with bangers. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about what you could do to make your drums sound better in Logic Pro 10. Now I have this loop here, and I'm just going to use the loop to demonstrate what I'm talking about here. Basically, we have 808, kick, snare, clap, hat, and an open hi-hat there, So all the elements are there as far as the drums are concerned for the most part. We could add some crashes and stuff like that, but it's all there. So what I'm going to do first is let you hear the loop that we created here. And then I'm just gonna kind of show you like what we could do to make the drum part of it sound better. So let's listen to it. Cool, so that's the beat. Now the first thing is obviously you want to make sure that you're using the best quality sounds. So what you want to do is go back to your beat and just make sure that the sounds that you're using are quality. Now I use quality sounds, but if you haven't, don't use just stock sounds. Go get yourself a drum kit, invest in a drum kit. Even if it seems like it's a little more expensive, it's probably expensive for a reason because the drums are super knocking. So get the drum kit. You can get it from beatmakingbasics.com. There's other producers you can get it from. You can check out Splice, but you want to drag and drop sounds in here and just try out different sounds until you find something that works. Now this one is fine, and all the drum sounds I have individually in here hit pretty hard. So if you already have like solid drum sounds, then the next thing to think about is, all right, maybe it's the mix. So the first thing that I would do is actually come in here and mix the drums, and you want to then put the melody, like really tuck it kind of right under the drum. So what we can do here is we can start off with the kick. Just go ahead and put that all the way up. You can always correct that part later, but just put the kick all the way up. And after that, then you can bring in the 808, and you want to tuck that under the kick. Basically make sure that you can still hear the punch of the kick, but also feel that 808 pretty good. So once you get it to that level, then you're gonna start bringing in your percussion instruments. So let's bring in this snare. Now you don't want your snare or your clap to be like overly louder than the kick and the 808. So like let's just listen to what it would sound like if it was too loud. This is what it would sound like. It's too loud, you know what I mean? So you wanted to kind of tuck it like right under that kick. Then you bring in that clap, kind of tuck it right under that snare. And then the hi-hat can be tricky because if you put it too high, it will be obtrusive to your ears. But if you put it too low, it's really not going to be, good enough. So like, for instance, this is what it sounds like too low. That's too low, you know what I'm saying? You want to still hear it. Probably like right there. And then this is what it'll be too loud. That's a little too loud. So kind of like right around where you have the clap and snare. It's pretty good. Then the last is the this open hi-hat. And you can actually bring that level up some. Alright, so again, we're not paying attention to the meters right now just yet. Just get the sound right. And then what you could do is start bringing in your other instruments, but just kind of turn them and tuck them lower than the actual drums. So like, and as you can hear, you know, this is tucked way under the drums to the point where you can hear those drums real clear. You can turn it up just a little bit. So really the key to, you know, making your drum sounds better is, first of all, drum selection, making sure you have quality sounds, and then third or second is going to be the mix. So I'm going to bring in these other sounds and you'll see what I'm saying. Now, there's other things you could do outside of just leveling. You can put certain plugins onto your drums to make it sound better. Say something's really tucked in the mix pretty good. You can like come to like to say snare. You can add certain plugins on there. One of my favorite plugins to add is called Smack Attack. So we can come over here and add that, and that could make this pop out in the mix better too. This is before. Okay. Let's do it with the kick too. Sometimes you can't really hear it unless you like A/B. So I'm gonna listen to it again without that Smack Attack on there, and then listen to it with it. And then once you get everything kind of like how you like it, what you can do to make sure the overall level is not peaking is just now group these sounds together. So I didn't really name these melody sounds, but it's okay for the demonstration purposes. But you go over here to your output, just highlight all of the tracks that you want in a certain group, and then instead of output, go to bus. So that'll be like our melody, and then I can come over here, and then this will be our drums. So I can come over here now, name this melody, and then name this drums. And then I can come over here and bring this down We can create some headroom. And then if we was to crank this up, it's gonna sound like it's gonna knock pretty hard, you know? They could also do some things to that 808. Really, you can put that smack attack on the 808 too. Makes a difference, okay? Other plugins you can put on here to make the beat sound even better, but for the most part, y'all, the main gist of it is leveling and sound selection, okay? Again, you know, you can throw that Smack Attack program plugin on here to make your drums sound better too, but really, it's drum selection and leveling, all right? Anyway, y'all, if you like today's video, make sure that you go ahead and smash the like button for me, and also leave me a comment. I read all of my comments and everything like that. So please do that. If you're brand new, also make sure that you subscribe. We do have hundreds of videos on our channel that you can watch for free. And if you want to dive deeper, all right, and you really want something that's a little bit more personal, you can just go to my site, beatmakingbasics.com. There we have some full video courses there, premium information, premium products and everything, royalty-free drum packs and royalty-free loop packs you can get, mixing templates. You can even book a one-on-one service with me where you can see me live. We can talk, conversate, ask questions, one back and forth, or you ask me questions, I'll answer, etc., etc. Collab services, beat mixing services, a lot of stuff is on here, man. So just if you want to go to the next level past watching the free videos on YouTube, feel free to go over to my site, beatmakingbasics.com. Anyway, appreciate y'all. See you next video.